Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is August 8th, 2017. Crazy past couple days in the crypto space as Bitcoin is back at all-time highs, as well as the market cap is back at all-time highs. One of the things I'm noticing now is to be in the top 10, you gotta be in the billion-dollar club. Even though Neo is not quite there yet, there's no doubt in my mind Neo will reach the billion-dollar club, as it has many things going for it. Obviously, it's named the Chinese Ethereum. If you look over at Neo, here we have an ICO of one of many ICOs that would be or will be run on Neo, as well as some token sales that are going to be running on Neo. So we saw what ICO Mania did for Ethereum. Let's see what these current ICOs will do for Neo. But when you think about Neo, you have to talk about gas as well. So when you hold Neo in your wallet, you're also going to get a gas airdrop. Let me scroll down here, read through this. There's also a gas calculator. Here it is, the Neo to gas. So depending on how much Neo you have, you're going to get a gas reward, and you can calculate here with the calculator. It's not too much right now, but obviously if you expect Neo to grow in market cap as well as gas to grow in market cap, these numbers will be a lot more lucrative. So it's just interesting to take that airdrop into consideration. And gas does have the same symbol here. Where is it at? There it is. There's gas. So gas is sitting at a $30 million market cap with $10, and it's been steady climbing when you really look into its market cap. So it does have a lot of upside, given that it was $2 just a week ago, and now it's pretty much at a 5x. Again, if you look at the market cap, okay, it's 2%. When you look at what's going on today, I mean, there's really no crazy pump. Okay, 50%, 32%. But when you look at Neo, you can't just say, oh, it's up 2% for the day. You gotta look at what's done, and really in the past 7 days since the Bitcoin hard fork, it was sitting at $7, just about like 19.20 it got up today. But if you just go back even like 10 days or 2 weeks ago, it was sitting around $5. So you're looking at a 4x return for today's high. There's really no reason why Neo shouldn't be at 20 dollars in the coming days. Another coin I was looking at is the District 0x, which just came out to trading a little more a couple days ago. August 5th came in, and it did do a 1x with the ICO price being around 1.6, 1.7, depending where you got it, and it did run up to the 3 cents here. Again, depending what your ICO price was, a penny and a half, penny and a 6 tenths. So it did do a 1x, but there was a lot of anticipation that it would be on Bittrex, as it's currently on Liquid right now. But apparently they came out and said that they don't have a timeline for DNT, and due to technical limitations, they will probably not. Bittrex will not be listing DNT. So trying to figure out what's going on. They did do an update from the Slack, and it's also on the forum. Basically, DNT has always said they're not going to pay to get listed on an exchange, where Bittrex wants $5,000, but they do that for all the coins to get listed on. So DNT is saying, hey, we made $10,000 in transaction fees alone just on Liquid. Liquid generated more than $10,000 in revenue. So there's no. So it is profitable for Bittrex to put DNT on Bittrex on the exchange. But then the other argument is that due to the recent SEC, guidance, they need to complete a compliance review. Will DNT pass that compliance review with the whole security and other people's money, things like that. I mean, DNT just raised millions of dollars. I'm sure they got 5,000 to get listed on the exchange, but now it's more of a morality thing that we're not gonna pay to be listed on the exchange, and Bittrex is gonna make their money just on the trade volume alone. So it's just some kind of standoff. Ultimately, they are saying they're gonna go on Ether Delta and talk to more popular exchanges like Poloniex, Kraken, Bitfinex. The question is, do they do they meet the compliance review given the new SEC guidelines, and Bittrex, being that it's US based, doesn't want any problems with the SEC. We'll see how it turns out, but ultimately the community, the devs are still working. The project's not just gonna dump. I'm still bullish on it. I mean, a lot of people are waiting for it to go on Bittrex, but it's just some kind of standoff. And I mean, $5,000. I don't really think that's the real issue. I think there's something else going on. But hopefully it gets listed on other exchanges. And I mean, Liquid. I mean, it's a really good exchange. I don't really have a problem with Liquid, so I will keep adding to my bag as I expect more things to come from Bittrex, from DNT with $14 million market cap. There's still a lot of upside. But speaking of other coins I have been looking at, one of them is Veritaseum, and here's a crypto portfolio. He's a good YouTuber. I watch him. You should subscribe to his channel, check him out. He does a lot of ICO reviews. But he's calling Veritaseum a scam. Which is it's a strong claim. But he does have some good points, and ultimately the big red flag is that Reggie does have like 98% of the coins. And I did do a video on Veritaseum where I talked about like mid-July pumps, one of the coins I was bullish on. So I did the video around, I have to find the video here just so I can show that I did talk about it. My channel. I think I talked about it like the middle of July. Here's my regular channel. There it is. Veritaseum, July 17th. So when you look at July 17th, yeah, it was right. It was right there. It was right at $100. Right there, 125, 130, and it ran up. It ran up to like 230. So there was that $100 gain, almost a double, 100% returns, coming in from the ICO price of what, $43, $40. So I did do that video, July 17th. It ran up to like 240, and profit was made. And even now, it's still sitting okay, even though it's at negative 10% right now. So I do encourage you guys to watch this video. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, he has to support, expose it. Veritaseum is a scam. This guy's against it. This guy's against it. But he did get a lot of dislikes. When I look at it, I was looking at the forum here. A lot of people are still bullish on the Veritaseum train. A lot of people still like Veritaseum, and for the most part, Reggie has come out and addressed some of his critics or fudsters. Here's a video he did yesterday, and here's another video where he did yesterday or 2 days ago. Talking about Veritaseum, and you can see he has his fans. The Veritaseum train is leaving the station. Make yourself money. Blah blah blah. So again, this is like a 20-minute video and another 10-minute video on top of Crypto Portfolio's video. Strong claims. I mean, yes, it is a big red flag for him to have all those coins, or 97% of the coins, 98% of the coins. As someone did comment on here. Uh, what I'll say, when I initially talked about Veritasium, again, it did pump. It pumped the next day. It pumped the next day since I made that video. It ran up. I would say anything under 200 is a good buy. There's still money to be made on Veritasium. I don't think it's just gonna collapse. I still think it's a good buy, even though it's just on Ether Delta. I wish it was on more exchanges. But again, do your own research. Let me know what you guys think. Are you with a crypto portfolio and saying it's a scam, or do you believe in Reggie? What do you guys think? Again, if you could get it right now for 150, I think it's a good buy. I do see it going back over 200. Hopefully DNT will get listed on more popular exchanges, and Neil is going to the $1 billion club. Let me know what you guys think. Until then, I'll see you on the moon.